All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you, sincere Akim, out there listening and learning and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to ratazah to be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Kwadash. And I'm entitled this video, That Thing is Going Around Again. And you can see on the screen what thing I'm talking about, all right? That thing is going around again. As you can see, there's an article from one day ago. It says, Boston families urged to get, you know what, ahead of school year as that thing cases increase. And I'm in Florida, so I'll show you, you know what, cases on the rise in Florida, health department says. That's from 13 hours ago. And I don't like to make these videos about me, but I don't want to ratazah. It'll be edifying and edifying for the elect. I actually got stricken with it. I guess the last 2 years. I've never had it before. That's funny. I've never had it before. I was kind of on the fence with it. I thought it wasn't real and all. I was one of them guys. But I still believe it's just nothing more than the flu, to me personally. But it's a real bad flu. And it had me down and out, man. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even front. It had me down and out. I'm still not 100%. I still feel like shit. But, so let this noise pass. Yeah, I still, funny, I said the cases are up and then the ambulance rides by. Two of them, actually. Anyway, what I was saying, I didn't get it. I've never gotten it before. At least I don't believe I've gotten it before. And it got me this time. Actually, it started out everyone in my immediate family had it, and I was the last one to get it. It is what it is. Everything happened for a reason, and it's beautiful the way it worked out because I was able to take care of who I needed to take care of, and now I just have it. Anyway, so just a little heads up to the Akim and Akwaf. Yeah, it is going around again. And that thing is real. I think it's just like a real bad cold, real bad flu. But man, it ain't no joke, man. But you feel me personally, my whole body was aching, man, aching. My migraines. I had migraines for days, man. Just a real intense. I don't like to go to the hospital. I never go to the hospital, man. I don't like going to eat. I don't take his pharmacia. I don't do none of that, man. I pray, and I take my herbs. I'm young, I'm healthy, I exercise, which I'm gonna get all them scriptures. But at the end of the day, it's up to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All you can do is the best you can with what you have. But at the end of the day, matter of fact, since I'm thinking about it, we know it. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God, no power with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So at the end of the day, it's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's will whether or not you get afflicted. We know Paul had an affliction, a thorn in his side, and he prayed to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai thrice to take that thorn away from him, and he didn't. He said your faith, your grace is sufficient enough. It's all the condition of the battle. It is what it is. And at the end of the day, it's an honor to take part in this chastisement. That Yahweh Shai HaMashiach had to take part in. Drink a sliver of this cup. This is 1 Timothy 4 and 8. We know it. For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is and of that which is to come. So the main point that I wanted is bodily exercise profiteth little. It profits. It profits. But at the end of the day, all you could do is the best with what you can, with what you have. You try to eat the best herbs and the best fruits. But hey, the scriptures say we shall eat our defiled bread among the Gentiles. We shall drink poison and live. You constantly being attacked on all sides, man. Physically, spiritually, you know. And at the end of the day, which I'm gonna read Job. It's Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's will. The scriptures say endure hardness as a good soldier. It is what it is. It's a condition of the battle. It is what it is. But again, like I said, I'm not 100%. I'm maybe 75%. My throat is real sore. My like I said, my whole immediate family got it. And the woman, she ran to the hall. They all did. They all ran. I'm the only one that's battling it, naturally. And man, it's a battle, bro. It's a battle. I had to. I actually, like, I broke down and had to. I'll never take them type of. I broke down and took. Last night I had to take ibuprofen. I took some ibuprofen because the headache was just thumping, man. I couldn't even sleep, man. It was horrific. But through the mercies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I'm here and I could do this lesson. Matter of fact, I think that might have been what gave me the fucking sore throat. Because Esau's pharmakia always has side effects, man. I didn't have a sore throat till I took that fucking ibuprofen. But at least the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the headache is gone, and I can at least do a lesson. Because I couldn't even read. I couldn't look at no light, man. It was bad. I had the shivers, the sweats and shit. I had a fever. And my whole body was aching, But it is what it is. I lived another day to fight another battle. So, I was saying when my demon, when they went to the doctor, they went to the hospital, the nurses were saying that it's on the rise again. They're getting a lot of cases again. So just throwing it out there to the Akim, heads up, But again, like I said, ultimately, it's the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all you can do is try to do your best, But if you're gonna get sick, you're gonna get sick. You're gonna get sick. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it, All you can do is pray for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to give you the spirit to endure, So let's read. I don't want to make this too long, man. Let's read Hebrews, and I'm gonna close out with Job. Hebrews 12. I start at 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. Because this thing this thing of ours is likened unto a race, right? But a race of what? A race of endurance. Not a sprint. This is a marathon. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. And along that straight path to the kingdom, you're going to be met with many forms of adversity, man. And the closer and closer we get to the end of this race, Satan he gonna get at you, man. In all types of ways, man. Cause as the longer we're in this thing, the more your body and your spirit and your mind is being fortified, So but it is what it is. You gotta run this race, fight the good fight of faith with patience, looking unto Yahushai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai HaMashiach is the chief cornerstone. He's the perfect example. He already got the victory, and it's an honor to bear a light to carry this cross, man. We ain't carrying nothing, compared to Yahushua HaMashiach. This cup we drinking ain't nothing compared to what our big brother had to drink, and it's an honor, Hey, this thing is a labor of love. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds. Ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin, because our greatest test hasn't even arisen yet, and everything we're going through right now is building us up for that day when the hour of temptation, when we're going to be tested beyond our wildest imagination. It says, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children, my son, despise not the chastening of the Lord Adawan, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord Adawan loveth, he chasteneth. Hey, it tells you that when thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. And that's part of that fiery trial, to get out all them impurities, to build up your faith. For it says, verse 7, if ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, wherefore all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. You see? Furthermore, we have fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much more rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? For they verily for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Yeah, because when we're down and out, hey, that's when we go hard. We pray even harder. We make our supplication even more. Our supplication is stronger to Yahweh Bashim Haushai. And then when he gets us through, when we come out on the other side, our faith is increased even more. It's building us up. So it says, this is the main point that I wanted though. Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. And like I said, that thing was whooping me, But hey, I was thinking about Job the whole time, thinking about Job, man, And I'm gonna read it, He sinned not with his lips. His wife was like, "What? Curse the Lord? Does thou keep thine integrity? Curse the Lord and die." I was like, yeah, fuck that, man. You speak like one of the foolish women. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my faith out of one Ratazah. It says, now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Wherefore lift up the hands which hang down, and feeble knees, and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out the way, but let it rather be healed. And that's the point. So I'm going to close out with Job, man. I don't want to write this out again. This is edifying, exhorting, and comforting, Job 2, I start at 1. Again, there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh. And Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord Yahweh. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, From whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth Yahweh, and escheweth, which means hateth, right? And escheweth evil. And still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. Hey, because Satan got a job to do, to test us, test our faith. And Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, Skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath will he give for his life. But put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone, and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, Behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord Yahweh, and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse Yahweh and die. But he speaketh unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh, and shall we not receive evil? In all this did not Job sin with his lips? And that's the point, man. You know? Hey, how you gonna appreciate the good without going through the bad? You know? You know? These trials and tribulations, man, it makes us appreciate Yahweh Bashim Hawashai even more. You know? Hey, I'd rather go through that fiery trial on this side than on the latter side with you 2/3, man. You know. So hey, that's the point. You know, I don't want to write this out. Came together and it made sense. You know. Hey, but like I said, at the end of the day, hey, you gonna get tested. Hey, especially the closer we get to the end. You gonna get tested in ways that you never even thought was possible. You know. But no matter what you're going through, keep that faith, man. Keep the faith in Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. You know? Keep pushing. And like I always say, man, keep pushing, keep fighting. We're close. Shalom. Wah, abad babal, kwam yasharallah.